Yeah, I've just been listening to Jeff Taylor, yeah, talking about Tommy Robinson being down the SEG unit in Wood Hill Prison. Tommy, see what it is. People like Jeff Taylor, and other people that do Tommy talk about Tommy Robinson, his other side, and people that run with him, yeah. None of them have been in prison. None of them know what prison's about. You know what I mean? They ain't got a clue what prison's about, right? And they think, well, you go in there and he can go on any wing he wants, Tommy Robinson, and be safe. But he can't be, and he knows he can't be safe because of what goes on in Tommy Robinson's head and what he does, yeah? So because of that, right, when he was in Belmarsh, he was put down the SEG unit in a special cell, right? Yes or no? So he was put in that special cell, but he never stayed in Belmarsh because it wasn't necessary to be in a cat, double A cat, or what if Belmarsh is, yeah? So he moved into a B cat. So he's right in Wood Hill in a B cat. But it doesn't matter where he goes. It doesn't matter where he goes to a B cat, a C cat. It definitely matters about a D cat, yeah? D cat is one of the only ones that they will not send him, yeah? He would not be safe in a DCAT, even though a DCAT is the lowest category of prisons, right, in the UK, DCATs, but he cannot go there because it's very, very unsafe for him, yeah? So, what, he's in a BCAT, he go to a CCAT, it's no different. He'd still go down the SEG unit because he wants to go down the SEG unit. It's not that the prison, listen, if he wanted to go up onto the unit, if he wanted to go up in the wing, he could get hold of his legal team and make it that he goes up in the wing. But he would be in danger, and he knows he would be in danger. That is why he's kept down the SEG unit. Jeff Taylor hasn't got a clue what he is talking about. He ain't got a clue. You know, it's not, listen, I've been in prison most of my life, yeah? And if you go down the SEG unit for your own protection, the governor wants to know why you're down here on your own protection. And once you tell them, they will say yes or no. Or they will move you to another prison or whatever, yeah? But as Tommy Robinson has more likely told them, look, I can't go up the wing because of the situation I'm in as far as other religions are concerned, yeah? We won't say what religion, but other religions, he can't go up in the wing. Okay, so then she decides if it's good for him or bad for him. So Tommy Robinson is going to say he doesn't want to go up in the wing, right? There's no way that Tommy Robinson would want to go up in the wing, because if he did, he could get over his legal team and and they would take responsibility for it. It's the government, mind you can't say it really. It's the governor, her responsibility. She's got all the responsibility for Tommy Robinson's safety. Tommy Robinson knows he can't go up the wing. He knows that. He knows he can't go up in the wing. And so does a lot of people know that he can't go up in the wing. Right? I'll get people sending me comments like, I'm on your own business, you don't know what you're talking about. But they don't know what they're talking about. They ain't got a clue. Most of these people have never ever seen a prison, about being in a prison. Do you know what I mean? Listen, he's doing what he has to do. He knew as soon as he went in prison that he would have to go on a SEG unit for his own protection. He knew that anyway. And so does a lot of people. He's more like getting more privileges down there than you could imagine. You know what I mean? You don't worry about that. He's got coloured television, he gets his food, he's getting more privileges. There's loads of people down there, don't get a telly, don't get the privilege, don't get nothing. All right? And there's people, they say there's 16 cells, they're all empty because Tommy Robinson's down there. I think that's a load of cobblers, but myself. They would Tommy Robinson in prison, Tommy Robinson isn't anybody. He's down there under his own protection, right? The governor says you're down here under protection, you can't go up the wing. You go up the wing and wind up causing plenty of murders, and there's a big riot in the prison and people start getting killed, because that's what they're worried about, yeah? That's why Tommy Robinson stays down the block, and Tommy Robinson knows that he must stay down the chokey, yeah? You know what I mean? For that reason and that reason alone. DCAT, it's worse. DCAT, I never been to a DCAT, but I should imagine DCAT, right, has got maybe a 3 foot, 4 foot fence, maybe not even that, yeah? Right, you can just hop over the fence and go home or go down to town, meet your girlfriend or whatever, then come back, hop over the fence and go back to your billet or wherever you go back to, yeah? So Tommy Robinson would be more unsafe there on the DCAT than anywhere he could possibly go. Because he would be easy for them to get over, to jump over the fence and get him, shoot him or stab him up or whatever that. The people in DCAT would more likely not bother. They more likely wouldn't bother because they want to get home. They're going home, leave on whatever. They're walking down the town, doing their shopping, going to work, getting the car, shooting off, working, and coming back and bang and getting in their billets or whatever. Right? But Tommy Robinson would not be safe. That DCAT would be worse than a double A cat for him. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, it'd be really no good for him. So they're keeping him in a B cat. They might even move him to a C cat, but what difference is it going to make? He's still going to go down the seg unit because he's unsafe. He's not safe. It's not safe, you know. It's not. It is what he does. It is what he does. He doesn't. He hates certain religions, this, that, and the other, and he can't go on the wing because of that reason. If they, what would personally? You tell me what would happen, yeah? Right? Then the people like Jeff Taylor would be responsible for this, for talking absolute crap. What would happen if they took him on that wing, let him on the wing for 2 or 3 days, right? And then people got hold of him. You only got 4 or 5 people jumping, mate. He can't be protected 24/7 on the landings, yeah? All you need is 3 or 4 people, mate, set about him, stab him up, and maybe maim him or kill him. What happens then? If they're going to take is Jeff Taylor and his cronies going to take responsibility for that? No, they're not. So stop talking absolute crap. He cannot go on the wings. He cannot, mate. He cannot go on the wings, right? You know what I mean? He really, really cannot go on the wings unless he's banged up 24/7 on the wings. And they're going to do things, maybe chuck water under the door and things like that. His cell will be soaked with water. It's no good for him, mate. It's no good for him. Believe me. Believe me, someone's been in that prison all his life. He would not be no good on the wing, yeah? Bang, 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 nice one.